Hi, hello, welcome back to my new video guys. This is Sampath. You're watching Sampath SamFX YouTube channel. This is the Poco X3. As you can see, the Shapeshift OS update has been received. Shapeshift OS ROM, as you can see, it's with Android 11 only, and this is the latest build. And this is the latest build I just received in 21st November. That's yesterday, and I have been using it from last 2-3 hours. It's fine. Let's see in this video what all the features and what all the performance tests and everything I will be sharing with you in this video. If you're first time to this channel, hit down subscribe down below and also allow the bell notification by pressing the bell icon. And if you like the video, give it a like. Let's begin with CPU throttling test. As you can see, I have already run for 5 minutes. The performance is excellent on this smartphone, I mean Poco X3, after the Shapeshift OS ROM flash. The flashing guide is also very simple. In advanced wipe section, clear those 3 sections and next flash the latest firmware and this ROM. Later format data, type YES and reboot to system. That's the flashing guide. If you want to see the flashing guide also in the upcoming videos, do comment down below. I need flashing guide video also, then I will be make in this video, I mean in the upcoming ROMs included in the video. And coming like settings, let's say, as you can see, this is how the settings it will come, and this is the quick settings panel you get. As you can see, you can enable, you can drag here to change those settings. And let's go into the settings first. As you can see here, you get shapeshifter, you get power button, this advanced restart button also you can enable. Let me show you. As you can see, advanced. Now you can change from here. You can directly go to recovery or system like this. Navigation, you get all these settings. Gestures, you get all the gestures like swipe to screenshot is also available. As you can see, it takes like that. And biggest thing in this gestures is, okay, it's not present here, I will be showing you later. Volume rocker is also given here. As you can see, this is how the volume panel you get here. Android 11 style only, but it little bit customization is there. Quick settings panel, you get these kind of settings. Vibrate on touch also you can enable or disable from here. Many options are there, you can check out here. As you can see, heads up options. In themer you get accent colors picker. As you can see, let me enable this green color, it shifted to, okay, here you need to press the apply button, it will become green. As you can see, this is how you can change the accent colors also. In the next settings you get battery options. Here the battery style is only, if I press circle it's become like this. Only these things are there. Text is also there. Not a plenty option, but it's there. You can enable some of the options here. Network indicator is also there. Status bar items is also available in this ROM. And coming to lock screen settings, like native controls are present, you can check out in the screen, and general options are also given. In the miscellaneous section you will get these kind of options. Gaming mode is also separately given, you can enable from here in order to play the games with this mode. Some of the options are available, you can check out. And coming to dialer, let's see whether we will get direct video call feature or not. As you can see, direct video call feature is available. Let's see the call recording feature is available or not. Yes, it will remind the other person that the call is being recorded. It's there, but it's like Google dialer. That's what I have noticed here. And coming like styles and wallpapers, you get only these kind of wallpapers, not any pre-installed wallpapers. And grid this is, and clock type also plenty are given, you can choose that. This is how the ROM performance, everything in the settings. There are still settings I need to explain. Let me go here. Like in display settings, all the basic things are given. For example, this the refresh rate, which is fine in this ROM, working fine. If I set like this, it's a pre-installed settings what they have given. With that I am getting very smooth scrolling experience with this ROM. And battery life is also very good in this ROM. I have tested like in the given period of time, it's really good in my opinion. As you can see, heavy tasks I have done, but still it's only 1 hour like that. It's like around 2 to 3% drop, which is really good in my opinion. The ideal battery drain will be less in this ROM. Let's go into the security settings. Here you get all the basic things like fingerprint unlock, face unlock, even the app locker also pre-installed in this ROM. you can choose the app whichever you want to app lock pre-installed, which is really good. Let's show the fingerprint unlock. As you can see, it's quick. And let me show you the face unlock. It's quick enough. As you can see, the face unlock also working fine, not a problem. Security settings, everything is working fine in this ROM. And if you're first time to this channel, hit down subscribe down below and also allow the bell notification by pressing the bell icon. And if you like the video, give it a like, guys. I will get motivation to make similar kind of videos. Accessibility menu is there, but it's Android 11 type, not a Android 12 type. And the system, if you go into the gestures, which is really cool thing I like in this ROM, is system navigation button. As you can see, you can increase the gesture bar length, as you can see, also the radius, I mean the thickness, which is really good. It's visible in some of the ROMs, previous ROMs it's not at all visible, but here it's visible. If you want, you can use traditional 3-button navigation button also, that's not a problem here. And now going into the Geekbench course, I have already shown you. Let me show you once again. As against the performance is 554 single score and 1620 is multi-score, which is pretty good for this ROM. As you can see, it's fine. The performance is very good in this ROM, day-to-day tasks and even the gaming also, which is better in this ROM. And coming to like DRM info, as you can see, it's wide one L1 certification, such that you can watch all the HD content in OTT applications, which is not a problem in this ROM. And like, let me show you, like GPay, everything is working fine because safety and status get passed by default. No need to worry in that. And do comment down below which is your current ROM using in this Poco X3. Also mention it out which is your favorite ROM. And Google Pay, all the options, and like WhatsApp is also working fine in this ROM. And coming to speed test, as you can see, I have here like 100 Mbps plan. It's pulling up to 90 to 95, which is cool in my opinion. If I change it to mobile data, as you can see, even carrier aggregation is also present, but in my respected area it's not available. Only sometimes it will come. The network connection is also poor, but with the given network connection I am getting this speeds. It depends upon network, is not the ROM. We can see this one bug I have noticed right now, live bug. As you can see, system UI isn't responding. Sometimes it happens like this. You need to pay for that. As you can see, the network is also gone. It takes a little bit of time to reboot, and this is how the performance, everything on this ROM. Let me show you the BGMA settings. I tried to use this JFX tool. For some reason it's not working in this ROM, but anyhow, let me show you. And this is how, guys, you get this kind of settings. Let me show in the graphics setting. HD plus I and smooth plus ultra is recommended settings. You can play smooth plus extreme using GFX tool. For some reason it's not working in my case. You can try it out with your own settings. You can play the game. The performance is good in this ROM, definitely. By seeing the Geekbench score and even the CPU throttling test and the day-to-day tasks, it's handled very good. Perfect ROM for Poco X3 currently with Android 11. That's a little bit here and there what I've seen, the system UI crashed here and there are bugs, but anyhow, it's overall, if you look at this ROM, it's very good. You can definitely try it out as a daily driver. You can take screenshot from here and also you can clear all the apps. That's all, guys, in this video. If you like the video, give it a like. And this is how the Poco X3 shape-shift OS on this Poco X3. If you like the video, give it a like, and thank you for watching. We'll meet you with another interesting video. Until that, keep smiling. Bye bye for now.